is everybody doing? Welcome to another stream. We are here in Demon Souls Pure Black Tendency run, ladies and gentlemen. And today we're taking on the Fool's Idol. We're gonna jump over to the to Latria. That's what we're gonna do. 3, 1. I was thinking about continuing on in 2, but I don't think, I think it'd be better just, instead of trying to take on Flame Lurker now, I think it'd be better to just maybe get some more levels and, you know, get a couple of the easier ones out of the way before we just dive into probably the hardest, or one of the hardest bosses in the game. So, and he's gonna be crazy with friggin' Pure Black Tendency on New Game Plus. It's gonna be insane. But yeah, I'm excited. It's been a good run. Yesterday was a little frustrating, I'm not gonna lie, but as we got more kind of like in tune with the Demon Souls pace and kind of remembered, you know, the way to play Demon Souls and, you know, some of the boss moveset and all that, it got easier as time went on, but still a pretty tough run, I'm not gonna lie. Pure Black Tendency and Demon Souls is no joke. No joke at all. Speaking of that, I need to add something in here. What? New game. Oh, shoot. Thank you. Gotta get hydrated for this very taxing physical feat I'm about to undertake in sitting here in this chair and crying tears of pain. There we go. That is better. That is better. What's up, Wesley? How are you? Angriel, what's up, bro? Welcome to a stream. You're still a mod, yeah. You're playing Blasphemous too, really? What do you think about it? Mike, what's up? I sold one of my bikes today. I'm going to be able to afford so many carburetors now. Hey, there you go. You found the source of unlimited carburetors. If you just sell the bikes, you can buy so many and keep the ones, you know, the ones you still have running. Congrats on selling a bike. Hopefully it wasn't one of your really good ones that you want to run a lot, you know what I mean? We got a little bit of news to cover later today. TH Threesons. I don't know how to say your username, I'm sorry. Wukong or Lies of P? Lies of P. Lies of P is a better game than Wukong, in my opinion. But Wukong is very good. Really, you can't go wrong with either one of those. Both of those are amazing games. But Lies of P is better, if you're asking me. Yeah, we got a couple news topics to cover today. Some more Crimson Desert stuff. We also got some trailers to watch. Pretty neat little stuff, so stick around for the news break towards the end of the stream today. Thank you. I'm your fan from Thailand. Oh, hey, sweet. I don't think I've ever had anybody drop in from Thailand before. Thanks for watching. I appreciate your support. Hello from the US. All right, we gotta throw our headphones on here. Oh, the Prison of Hope. What a glorious time. We got to get it to Pure Black Tendency too. That's a little bit of a chore every time we move to another area. Tarnished Flames, what's up? How are you, buddy? Glad you're back. No, this is, I remember this one. That's, yeah, I believe. Yeah, this one. The old Prison of Hope. Such a hopeful place. Prison of Hope better than any DS1 area? I don't know. I would rather be in Anne Orlando than Prison of Hope. It's just Anne Orlando is so much nicer, you know. This place is so depressing. All right, so we're at Pure White right now. We are at Pure White. So it's time to go on a... Oh, wait. All right, we have to remember the process. You're great. I'm doing great. I'm tired. I'm tired today. I must have not slept very well last night. But aside from being tired, I'm fine. Excited for some Demon Souls. And Orlando is the only area in DS1 that is as good as the whole of Area 3. I would say it's better, but yeah. I don't think if there's anything... a Firelink is pretty homey. Okay, so first thing we need to do, we need to get our stones. Let's get our stones in, we gotta get our body form back. I really like the area right before man-eaters. It's a man-eater, the work for make us that. Oh yeah, that's probably not what you meant, but yeah, I get what you mean. Brain sucker lady. Oh my god. There we go. Well, delicious. Now, keep in mind, we don't count these deaths, everybody. These are mandatory deaths for the run. They do not count in the death counter. And we have to return to the Nexus every time in order for it to actually affect the world tendency. And after we do this about 7 or 8 times, we should reach pure black. Yeah, I hate these witches. These friggin' witches in the Prison of Hope are some of my least favorite enemies. The only ones that are probably worse than these freaking witches are the effing manta ray things in the sky. The storm friggin' king things. Those things suck. They're so annoying with their friggin' spear shooty deal. God dang them. No, we're not pure blood because we changed worlds. Every time you go to another world, you have to start the whole process over again. Each area has its own independent tendency. What do you think about Anne Orlando and Dark Souls 3? It's good, but I don't think the vibe is the same. I'm not saying that Dark Souls 3 isn't, like, Anne Orlando and Dark Souls 3 isn't good, but it's just because I've played the first one and I understand, like, the vibe and feeling that it had originally. Dark Souls 3 and Orlando just doesn't hit the same. It's still good. It's just kind of missing that special sauce, you know what I mean? That probably makes me sound like the freaking DS1 glazer or Demon Soul glazers who are like, oh man, the Demon Souls remake killed the atmosphere, bro. Like, oh, they got it so wrong, dude. Which could be true. I don't know. I haven't played it, so I guess I shouldn't hate on them till I've played the OG, you know. Oh, my gameplay is off center on the vertical. There we go. Now we got it set. It's true. What's true? Did they screw up the atmosphere in the OG? You think it's true too? I'm gonna hate on them. The remake is better. Have you played the OG Jorbinicus? Oh, you played both extensively? You're probably the first person I've ever heard who's played both say that the remake is actually better. I don't think I've ever heard anybody actually say that who's played both. No, I need to go to the Nexus. They shouldn't let you teleport to where you already are. Why would you even make that an option? So I don't have rose-tinted glasses. Hey, like I said, I'm not qualified to judge on this one. I'm gonna have to leave it to the chat. I can't say. But I can say that one of the things I'd really like to do one day is do a challenge run through OG Demon Souls. I think that would be fun. One, because I've never played the OG. And two, because I think it'd be cool to do like a retrospective challenge run in the original Demon Souls. You're a professional hater? True that, bro. God dang true that. I'm just playing. You're a faux hater. You pretend to hate, but you actually love. Ow. You like your rose-colored glasses? At least you're honest. You gotta own it, you know? It's like the other day, it was like several weeks ago, we were playing Neo 3 and some troll dropped in the chat and he was like, is this the guy who always says a bunch of stuff but has no idea what he's talking about? And I was just like, yeah, you're here. You found the right stream. Welcome. We have t-shirts. You just gotta own it, bro. PS1 OG is indefinitely better if you don't go through Blighttown at 5 FPS. Are you really even playing? True. If it's not on the Atari, then is it actually a video game? One could argue not. The old fog walls were better and you know it. Could be. Mike's spitting facts. Mike's always spitting facts. He's our resident wise man. How close are we getting? God dang. Takes so long, bro. Come back this way, you slut. I won't have to run over here every time to meet you. I do like that you can teleport between locations without going back to the Nexus in the remake. Oh, is that something that's not in the OG? The damage on these ladies is actually not as bad as I thought it'd be in Pure Black. Well, we're not in Pure Black Tendency yet. That's the big difference. Quit out on Sekiro Platin. Don't bring up Sekiro. That's a sore spot for Mike. We don't talk about Sekiro on these streams. It's very rude. Game for toddlers? Yeah, it's baby's first video game. Anything over 10 FPS is for children. Adults play like claymation games. That's what adults play. I'll not be silenced about your goat. Please tell me it's actually working. I mean, it's not pure white anymore. Sekiro is your favorite Souls game? Is it really? Like, out of every Soulsborne game, you think Sekiro is your favorite? It does, in my opinion, it has the best combat. Out of all the Souls games, this has the best combat easily. Oh yeah, it's starting to do more damage now. Yeah, they doing more damage. We're getting beefed now. We're getting beefed. See, that would be 6, right? 6 or 7. Oh my god. Here's your second. Elden Ring is all-time favorite game ever. Good choice. Good choice. We're making headway, people. We're making headway. All right. Oh, what's that? Uh-oh. All right, there we go. Okay, pure black tendency achieved. Congrats, chat. You guys did it. Now we can actually start to run the area now. Got the armored spider. Oh, you like Sekiro better than Elden Ring? I still like Elden Ring more. Mostly because Elden Ring has so much more in terms of build variety. Like, it's a lot more replayable than Sekiro is. Sekiro is very one-dimensional in terms of your options as a player. Maybe I'll just use all these real fast. Let's go back to the Nexus real quick. Let's wonder how much I need to grab a level, you know? Because it was your first Souls game, and Sekiro was? I can't hate. That's why Dark Souls 3 is my favorite. You know what I realized we did? We lost all our souls that we got from the armored spider. Because I didn't do anything with them, and we just went and died a bunch, and I didn't pick them up every time. Yeah, we're very far away from a level. We probably actually had one with the soul of the friggin' after killing the armored spider, and then we wasted it. F that. I'm an idiot. Should have leveled up before we did all this. Let me just go see. We got 0 back. Let's go. All right. All right, now we can finally kill her. This place is always a maze to me, and I always get lost trying to find my way. Bro, my first time playing this game, them hanging this key on that wall was diabolical. How are you supposed to recognize that? It's so easy to just miss it and run around this place for like 4 hours. That might be the cruelest decision they've ever made. Grab some stuff. Oh my god. The sword might screw me over from time to time, but its damage is too good not to play with it right now. Nothing behind that door. That's the weirdest follow-up attack. Like, who in all of medieval history would... I can't even do it. How is your follow-up attack with your giant sword gonna be just to pick it back up off the floor again? It's like, look at that. Like, all you're doing is bringing it back up on your shoulder. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, it's a weird attack. I have an infinite amount of hours in Elden Ring, not counting the DLC because I didn't start it yet. I got the platinum as well. Oh, you haven't played the Elden Ring DLC yet? Bro. Shadow of the Erdtree is the best DLC I've ever played in my life. You've got to play it, bro. I think I saw Nightmare do that. Yeah, it does remind me of a Soul Calibur guy. Key item was brutal, straight up Resident Evil style. I ran in this place for hours. Yeah, me too. And this too. Like they do it in multiple spots. My first time playing this game, I don't know how long I spent in this area. I think I finally looked up a guide. Cause I'm a wuss, you know. Oh, whoa. Bro almost killed me with that. Ah. F this. I'm gonna play with him. Renowned warrior Thole. Oh. Yeah, who knew a prison shiv did so much damage? What? Die already! Just want to make sure there's nothing in here. Yeah, okay, we're good. That I need right now. Yeah, that damage is it's pure black tendency, bro. It's crazy the amount of damage is output in this game. When you're pure black, you know, don't cancel me. I don't care about that. We go back and open a door, don't we? I don't remember. I'm just exploring right now. Oh, we can get this though. Yeah, wizard. No, we ain't playing no mage. I think this world gives Bloodborne a good run for its money in terms of horror. It is a really scary, unsettling place. I'll say that. That is true. Oh, I tried to get a backstab. I don't think it's quite as scary as Bloodborne is. Bloodborne's still the goat of Souls horror. Oh God! Yeah, get some. Bro tried to shank me, like literally. He went full prison yard on me. At least he didn't go prison shower. Am I right, boys? Am I right? I can't go. Oh, huh. We missed this. May as well grab that real fast. So similar to the dungeons in area from DS3. That is true. Yes, it does. And and just like those freaking health suckers in Dark Souls 3, it has some of the dumbest, most annoying enemies in this area as well. I like the opera singing in the background though. Makes the whole area feel even more like eerie and strange. I guess we just jump off right here, right? That's probably what that message says to do. Mother F's. Was there another key there? No, that was the friggin' inscription. Oh, the guardrail. See, it's this part every time I come back to Demon Souls. I always get stuck at this part. And I forget where I'm supposed to go. What's up, Cancel Happiness? Welcome in. Do I want this? Not really. Just looking. We're just looking and cooking is all we're doing. Just looking and cooking. Filthy. True that. Bunch of filthies. Oh my god, I went the wrong way. I just want to jump. I just want to end it all. I think they put that there just so there's a chance you fall off the edge. Why is this? Why do I thought I opened every door. Oh! Two shankers. Bloodstained covered cliff at the top at the start of Elder. Basically, yeah. It's just there so that you try to jump off or maybe roll off. Hello. And this way. We open all the cells now? Wait, how did I miss this one? Did he fall down or something? How did I miss? How did I miss that? This is back where we were. You bounced right off this game? Did I really? Did I inspire you to give it another shot? It's really good. If you play it the way it's meant to be played, it's very slow pace. It's even slower than Dark Souls in my opinion. Oh. See, I was just here a minute ago and it wouldn't, there was no option to open this, and now, okay. Now I feel dumb. Yeah, in my opinion, this is the slowest paced Souls game they ever made. Which makes sense, because Demon Souls was the first game they ever did in the Soulsborne series. And then everything got progressively faster from there. Dark Souls 2 was a little faster than Dark Souls 1. Bloodborne, even faster. Dark Souls 3, still faster, although slower than Bloodborne. Sekiro, breakneck, crazy pace. And then Elden Ring kind of took a little step back again, but still much faster than the older games, you know, so. The evolution of Fromsoftware game pace has been a growing, developing thing over time. It's more of a puzzle RPG with easy boss. Yeah, it is. And a lot of the bosses are gimmicky as well. Has the most gimmick bosses probably. Ah! Oh, we're gonna need that later. It's what, 7 years old, but I think it's gorgeous. So yeah, well, it's actually only 6 years old right now. This was made in 2020 or remade in 2020. And yeah, to this day, it's still one of the best looking PS5 games there is. Just not even in the Soulsborne series, but just in all of PS5dom. Prison of Hope West 4. Gotta find our other key here. It's not there. Ah! God, you have to be so close because this sword is so large. You know what? Let's just switch to this for the time being. Man, I went for the parry and it was just a hair off. What? I felt like I was right on. Has Blue Point made any original games? Do you know? I think they did before they started working with Sony. But after they started working with Sony, and then after Sony acquired them, they never put anything out original. They tried, but Sony shut them down, basically. Or at least they stated that. How did she see me from that far? I think if they would have just stuck to remasters and remakes, they could have just made a name for themselves in that, because they're really good at it. This is great. No, there's no poke on this. There's a push and this overhead strike. But it's very slow. Just gonna wait for her over here. Oh, never mind. She's gonna be dumb. Oh my god. I was expecting the other one and she went for the freeze. Alright, okay. This is why I hate these chicks. That's a one shot. So basically she can one shot you with two different things. Leave me alone. There should be. Oh shoot. Oh my god. No! Get smashed! Why did it did the damage, but then it didn't smash her to the ground? Well, that sucked. Just did a pure white run. Gotta do this next. How's it go, Ben? It's very... Everything is crazy beefy, bro. Like... A lot of things can one-shot you, and if they can't one-shot you, they can two-shot you. It's pretty difficult in that way. Do you even need to go that way since the door is open now? I think the door is... Oh, it's over there, isn't it? Oh, we'll go grab our souls real quick. But yeah, you're right. For some reason, I was thinking it was on that other side. But it's not. It's on this side, back next to the starting bonfire. I am the worst. I did that last stream where I spent like 20 minutes trying to get to somewhere I didn't even need to be. New Game Plus was ridiculous until I was... So I can't imagine this part. Yeah, it's pretty sweaty. And this is New Game Plus too. So we're in Pure Black Tendency plus New Game Plus. So yeah. It gets pretty spicy over here. There's one of these places where they're gonna jump out and start trying to stab me because it's already open. Oh no, never mind, it's close, and we're gonna leave it that way. F all those whores. Or was it this one over here? Yeah, it was that one. Yeah, forget that. Unless we have to circle back to it. Can you explain the world tendency? Yeah, I can. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to it. It's fun, like especially for Demon Souls, which is a pretty easy game to be honest, compared to the other ones. It makes it, you know, more challenging. So it's cool, it's fun in that degree because it gives it a little more edge, but it does get frustrating. That is true. So world tendency, basically how world tendency works. It's weird. This is the only game they ever did this in. After Demon Souls, it never popped up again. I guess they didn't like it. And some people don't like it. I think it's kind of a cool, fresh change. But the way it works is when you die in human form, the world tendency changes darker and darker. And I forget what you do to make it wider, but something you do makes it wider. I think it's beating bosses while yeah, I think beating bosses in an area turns it white, and dying in human form turns it dark. And the darker it gets, the harder all the enemies get. So everything has more health, everything does more damage. When you get to pure black, like I'm in now, everything has the most health, does the most damage, and there's new, well, they're not new enemies, but they're harder versions of the same enemies that are like, you'll see them, they're just all red. And they start popping up in the world. And also some things about the world change. So there's small little areas in different parts of Demon Souls that only open if you're in a certain world tendency. So the environment changes, enemies change, everything gets harder basically. And that's how the system works. As you go wider, the enemies get easier, and some things open in white that weren't open in dark as well. Also, some NPCs have different dialogues depending on what world tendency you're in. Yeah, killing bosses or black phantoms, that's what turns it white. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Sammy, thank you, Sammy Shotgun, for reminding me. I love getting obliterated. I do obscure woe. Icon naked runs as hard as this one. Yeah, exactly. If you ever want a little bit of a challenge, do yourself a pure black tendency run. Oh my god. What a loser. I'm gonna let him pass by real fast. Oh, I was not. Rotate around for the backstab. God, I love backstabs. There's our keys. Thank you, Jesus. Oh, God. It's all right. We don't even need to mess with her. I thought I was about to die. I thought that was the drop off to death there. Luckily, it was not the case. Bro, stop running around being annoying. I was gonna let you live. Can open some of these cells again, but we're not gonna. I think we can open this now. Did it not see me? Did that just not see me? Oh no, he saw me. Come on! Crimson Desert is about to be such a good game. Almost like kind of actually have a soul or good graphics. It's looking like Crimson Desert is gonna be everything advertised and more. I don't want to jump on the hype train too hard, but I'm on it pretty hard, so it's a little too late. Yeah, I'm excited for that one. Thursday's right around the corner too. 2 days away. We got a little bit of Crimson Desert news to talk about tonight too. Cha-ching. On the hype train, dude. Almost as bad as I was for Elden Ring hype train. I'm not quite as hyped as I was for Elden Ring, but I'm pretty hyped. I'm trying to remain as realistic as I can because I know that, you know, there's a lot that could change between now and launch. Once we get our hands on the game, you know, I want to be like happy with it. I don't want to have my expectations set so high that if it's not like just absolutely amazing, I get disappointed. So I'm trying to stay like level-headed and like, yeah, it looks great. It's probably going to be a really good game, but we'll see if it's like S tier amazing. But I'm kind of feeling like it's going to be S tier amazing, honestly. I'm not doing a very good job of being level-headed. I can only get 2? Why? She only have 2?
Thank you. Now I can stay here for a little while longer.
What? Need to put those back. I don't even need to hold those right now. Whatever. Yeah, carry weight. Maybe there's something. Yeah, let's send stuff to. Oh, shoot. Let's send all these to. We don't really need these until we get to area 5, really. Bleeding. I'm gonna send most of these to storage. That ought to be enough to at least just spend all my souls right now. Oh man, no. These things are, that's some heavy weed, bro. That's some friggin' heavy weed. J52, I hate that area. It's the worst part of the game by a million years. have all this stuff, bro. I don't even... I'm just gonna drop a lot of these weapons. That'll help. Like games like this shows off an insane amount of stuff you can do, like Elden Ring. I know what to expect. It's from software, but open world. Yeah, the thing is if I knew more about this developer, I would be like more confident in it. But because I've never played any of their games before, I've never played a Pearl Abyss game before. I'm like, I don't really know what to expect from them. With Fromsoftware, I knew what to expect, you know. But this is not quite the same type of ordeal.
Thank you.
That is crazy. I think I can only carry 25 of them. Progression. Let's see what we got down here real fast. I haven't seen a red phantom yet. That's kind of surprising. Let's go. Oh no, that's still not the key I need. Open this up. That one's still locked. The bow and black bolts. Yeah, there's red phantoms in pure black that have like insane health and one-shot you with every attack. Let's go look over here real fast. Grab all this stuff. Oh, what? We'll send all that to storage. Should be able to get in here. Grab the Soul Soul. Have that. Just one little smack from that thing. Ridiculous, bro. I don't know why my camera was wigging out. I kept trying to lock on and it was just flicking around and it wouldn't actually lock on. Souls problems, true that. What's up, Liam? How's it going, buddy? through here. A little faster that time. Well, that worked out in my favor, didn't it? That was pure luck. No way that dude would one take. Yeah. No, that dude won. God dang, I did the same thing last time. Oh my god. What? No freaking way, bro. This game is so inconsistent with its enemy poise. Sometimes you hit them and they go flying across the room. And then other times you hit them and it's like nothing happened at all. You're just at the Magic and OK. Oh, you really? Oh yeah, they were playing in Orlando today, weren't they? Yeah, I watched the first 3 quarters. A sad day for your Magic, wasn't it? They did pretty good, actually. They put up a good fight. Apollo, what's up? Yeah, no, I'm not. The poise in this game is stupid, dude. 5-point loss? Oh, that's pretty good. At one point, we were ahead by like 15, 20 points, and then y'all fought back into it. I was kind of impressed. Banchero's the real deal. The GOOOO camera decided to revoke your access to site. How do I get it back? What virgin must I sacrifice to get my camera site back? Oh! Oh, you little sidestepping whore. God! It's behind me. How is it that that time that chick just walked straight through the door like it's a freaking house? And then now, but last time she got stuck on the wall, couldn't get in, and now she just walks right in. How's that? How is that a thing? Committed the sin of moving into a corner. It's true. It's a mortal sin. I'm doomed to hell now. YMD, what's up? Get the meat cleaver? Why? The lack of no, OKC's had way has had a ton of injuries. We still don't have J-Dub. We had Chet out off and on. We've had Isaiah Hartenstein out off and on. Shea just got back from like 7 games with an ab, like an abdominal injury. AJ Mitchell was out for a long stretch. We've had a ton of injuries. SGA's been in most of the season, but he did miss like 7 games recently. This is only like his 3rd game back from a stretch of absences. Nothing close to what other teams are having. I don't know. We've had a lot of players in and out of the rotation. Just not SGA as much, but we've been missing our 2nd best player for almost the entire season. Jalen Williams has not played in but like How? Where? Where does that? Yeah, Jalen Williams played like 3 games. And then because he was out with his hand injury, and then he finally came back. And then he was, and then he got a hamstring injury with after like 3 games, and he's been out ever since. Get the meat cleaver? I will when we get to it, but I'm not going to go out of my way to get it. This sword will be fine if I just don't die. You don't die with the meat cleaver? I think I'll find a way. I'll find a way to die with the meat cleaver, don't you worry. Challenge accepted. There's a don't die skill on it. What does it do? Is it auto revive? Except it's their perspective. It's just you can't be bad enough to die with it. Watch me. You've probably never used it on New Game Plus Pure Black Tendency. Oh my god, dude, that's gonna be weird. I think we can just skip this guy, can't we? Because there's not gonna be any opportunity to actually kill it, so we may as well just not skip it. I wanted to kill it for fun, but then I realized it's unfair and I can't kill it. I'm excited. I'm very excited for day after tomorrow. Oh my god. Send him straight over the fence. Crimson Desert's gonna be awesome. You guys will be playing it before I do, though. Because I won't be playing it till that night. Or actually, I guess you could probably play it tomorrow night. I think it launches like midnight tomorrow or something like that. So I won't be playing it till Thursday night stream. Oh, you're gonna wait? Well, I will do my best to give you an honest examination of it. Yeah, I think midnight tomorrow is when it comes out. Officially, that is. Oh, yeah. Down, y'all. Down again. What's up, Mop Mike? Happy to see me playing this? Why is that? Is this like one of your favorite games? I'm gonna go around this way where it's a lot safer. Stop it! Maybe we can retrieve our souls. Oh, we'll go get it around this side. Keep coming this way, buddy. I need him to just come on. Go, buddy, go! Get out of it! Oh, for aged spice? That wasn't even worth it. Dude needs to stop friggin' taking so long to pick stuff up. That's the inscription right there. No key. Oh man, that's the one. That's the one that drops you into hell. I knew there was one that did that. I couldn't, but when that other one didn't, I was like, is I just like hallucinating that? Nope, there it is. We found it. I did that just so you guys would know, not, you know, I'm trying to help you guys out on future playthroughs. Thank you for the PSA dying. Yeah, exactly. I'm here for entertainment, but I'm also here for education. This is a tutorial channel now. F that, nobody cares. Never felt so informed. I don't know how I do it. Some people, you know, there are people that are like crazy athletic. There are people that can, you know, draw crazy drawings. I guess I was just born an educator, you know. Oh, we're gonna go the safe route. Gee, spoilers. Despite the fact that it's 20-year-old remake. Yeah, sorry, I should have put a spoiler tag in the title, huh? Strife, what's up, bro? Are you? Yeah, we're winning. We're doing some winning here and there. You know, we're en route to a win. Does that count? Formative would be a lie. Exactly. That's exactly my point. Oh, look. A red phantom. How wonderful. Easy does it. Easy does it. Nobody pop out and attack me. Oh, that's stock. Saw you 2-1 yesterday, so you're making a good headway. You're playing Yes. We did beat the Armored Spider yesterday, so that is progress. But yeah, we're playing Crimson Desert on Thursday night. 1000%. You think I'm gonna miss out on Peak? No. I'm not about that life, bro. Oh, don't do it again. Oh, is there a key over here? No key there. No. Phantom equals friend trust. Yeah, I'm sure the bright red color is just like they just color it that way so you know who to trust in the prison of hope, you know. People that give you the most hope. You on base PS5 or Pro? I'm on Pro. Which they've put out some whoa. They've put out some base PS5 gameplay since we'll watch some of it on the news break. So it looks like it runs good on everything now, which is good news. But I'm gonna be on Pro anyway, so I don't give an F. Prison of Hope. Yeah, that's the real name. This place is literally called the Prison of Hope. Can you not tell by the aesthetic? I mean, I feel full of joy and like tomorrow's gonna be a better day, you know? Don't shoot me, don't shoot me, don't shoot me, don't shoot me, don't shoot me. And it's locked. Searching for another key. I don't think it sees me over here. Oh, yeah. This part's wonderful. Yeah, come here. Go. Oh, God. I should have expected that. I don't know why I expected it to just let me run up on it. Touche, Red Phantom. Red Phantom 1, retard 0. There was nothing I could do. I tried to do my attack fast enough to get him before it started the attack animation, and I did not do it fast enough. And once they start the attack animation, you can't stun them. Prison theme, still waiting to see the hope stuff though. If you haven't seen it yet, you're just not gonna see it, you know. Have you ever seen the Polar Express? If you can't hear the bell, you just don't have the joy of Christmas spirit in your heart. If you can't see the hope in the prison of hope, there's just no hope in you. I don't know, that's a you problem. That kind of worked out perfect. That was crazy. She was just chilling. No, kill her! Let's send all this fresh spice on. Yeah, it's basically it's Silent Souls is what it is. Still locked. We might. Game reference to those who know. I think that one flew over my head. I haven't played many of the Silent Hill games. Tarnished, I'm glad you're back. What's up, buddy? Not run off the side. Don't run off the side. Don't run off the side. Oh, hello. Still locked. I'll try, buddy. What did you miss? We made a little bit of progress through the area, but mostly all you missed was me dying. Quite a few times so far. Well, let's go for second place. Those prisoners will never see the light again. This is true. But they have the hope of seeing light again, which is why it's the prison of hope. What? Come on. Oh, I love sending them over the rail. I don't even hope can survive this hell. I mean, I've look around. This place looks like somewhere you want to take the wife and kids, you know? Just a healthy family outing is what this place is. A recipe for good times. If that crystal lizard, I don't give two Fs. Don't care about you. Let's not get shot from over there. Oh my god. Thank God. Probably fresh spice again. Nice and easy. The rapier. It's my favorite weapon in Bloodborne. Oh no. My favorite weapon in Bloodborne is Ludwig's Holy Blade. Yeah, that one's gotta be my favorite. Nice and easy, buddy. Okay. The whirly gig in Bloodborne's also awesome. The pizza cutter. And the Moonlight Greatsword, another great one. Well, that'll be helpful for later. Alright, okay. Nice and easy, nice and easy. Oh no. Didn't mean to do that. It's alright, we can just keep walking along the side here. Used to shoot us down when I first played. If only we could get that weapon. Yeah, the saw cleaver's really good. Although I ran the axe as my starter weapon on my first playthrough, and it did really well. Prison of Hope Warden's Key. I don't really want to do that. There's a way to come out through the other side, and I'm pretty sure I can use this key to do it. Oh, that one's still locked. And ironically chose the cane whip, knowing nothing about. Oh no, the cane whip? Yeah, bro. I'm guessing that playthrough didn't go so well. Not by anything with a yeah. Cane whip's not where it's at. No, there's no way to. I chose the axe because it scaled with strength the best. The saw cleaver is probably a better starting weapon, but the axe is still really good. Definitely a viable weapon. It's not the best one, but it's viable. While watching my god brother jaywalking through the game with his Oonga Boonga axe. That probably that probably made your choice. I would have just started the game over at that point. Like, just go back and choose a different one. Second Souls, I still suck compared to now, or I still suck, but with more trauma. That's a perfect way to put it. You don't ever get good at Souls games. You just compile so much trauma that they don't hurt as much. I think it's over. Oh yeah, it's right there. That's where I need to go back a ways. Pretty sure I can use this key now. I might be able to release. Still locked. Alright, let's go further back. There's 2 more gates we need to check. Parry in Bloodborne is one of the top 5 most satisfying things in the world. It's pretty awesome. I still think the Dark Souls parry is, I prefer that. Just because the animation is just I don't know, and the sound and everything. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I played more Dark Souls before I ever got to Bloodborne. But to me, nothing beats a good old Dark Souls parry. You know what I'm saying? Well, Sekiro deflect actually feels way better. Oh, Jesus. Oh! Oh, how'd we do it? How did we do it? That was a little... Oh. No! No! Oh my god, this is not fun. Okay, hold up. Let me go see what's on the other side. I'm gonna hide. Oh no! I broke my cover. Oh, my cover! Hide behind this pot right here. Hide behind the pot. It's gonna be good. It can't see me. Oh, it turned around already. Oh god. Did that turn around? It did. Oh no. Alright, alright. Changing strategies. Moving to the other side. Are we winning or dying? No comment. That's what all the politicians say when they don't want to answer, right? Winning, dying, yeah, why not both? Both sounds... Both? We can do both. Oh no. No! How? God, the freaking weapon bounce, bro! That was dumb. That was so freaking stupid. Enemy got extremely lucky, or I got extremely screwed. It's the hardest challenge you've ever done. The hardest challenge I've ever done. Probably the Sekiro 60-second challenge run. Cause I had to having to do a new challenge every 60 seconds on the dot. Yeah, the Sekiro 60-second challenge run was crazy. Cause it was there was no hit, no damage, deflect only, no deflect, one-handed. There was still camera where I couldn't move the camera, and every single minute on the minute the challenge would change. So mid gameplay, while fighting a boss or whatever, I would have to go from not being able to move my camera to setting the controller down, playing one-handed, then picking it back up and trying to and doing no damage, and then, you know, putting it back down and playing one-handed again. Every minute on the minute the challenge changed, and that was a pretty crazy run. Adrian, what's up, bro? That's crazy. Yeah, bro. It was insane. Is that challenge on a playlist so I can watch streamers suffering? Yeah. If you go to my live streams and look through the playlists, all of that entire stream is all in one big playlist from start to finish. I forgot what I named it. Hold up. What is that one? Oh God, what the heck? Bro can't be AFK for 2 seconds? That one was a while ago. I think we did that one way back in 2024. And was it really that long ago that I did that? It doesn't seem like it was that long ago. Yeah, Sekiro's 60-second challenge run. There's 28 live streams in that particular playlist. Low-key, you should lock in. Well, I'm a rebel and I don't like to do what I'm told, so now I'm gonna die even harder. What are you gonna do about it? Some masochism there. I'm all for it. There's plenty of masochism to be enjoyed on that, in that run. That was crazy, bro. Fortunately, dying harder ain't helping you. Like, don't give me 10 grand. What do you mean 10 grand? Do I owe you 10 grand? Pure black. Yeah, we're doing pure black run. Pure blackface run is what I'm doing. You don't owe me 10K? I don't know, I'm lost, buddy. What's a pure black run? We're doing this whole run in pure black world tendency, which is the hardest setting each world can be in. That's why everything is one-shotting me. It's prepared to be destroyed by our rebel streamer. That's right. I'm gonna pay you so much money. Oh, here comes Blackie, or Red. Old Red. No! If it was like 3 inches further away from the wall, I could have got around behind it. But because it was not, I had to try and circle back to the other side. And that's what effed up that whole encounter there. So he's a rebel against me saying don't give me 10k, so he gives me 10k. I turned over a new leaf. I've decided to change my ways. I've repented. Why has it done this to me? We're not even gonna talk about that anymore. We're just gonna just run it back. Just run it back. You think it's a good remake? I mean, I think it's a great remake, but I never played the original. So a lot of the things that people say about this, I can't verify or disagree with really, because I have nothing to compare it to. You're gonna give no. I'm now I'm a yes man now. So to please you, I'm not gonna give you 10k like you asked. I'm gonna pay you in pennies. Yeah, the pennies don't exist anymore, bro. You can't even get change with pennies anymore. At least not where I'm at. Hey, see you, Tarnish. Thanks for hanging. No, I never played Kingsfield back in the day. I was too busy playing Armored Core back then. I swear to God, bro, if it does not stop effing my camera up. Finally! We did it. Have you played Wulong Fallen Dynasty? I have. Really good game. Highly underrated Team Ninja game. The Neo games are awesome. But Wulong doesn't get enough respect. Terrible story. Not very entertaining at all in that regard. But the parry and gameplay, peak. What's wrong with you? Oh, you're old. So did you play Kingsfield back in the day? Final. Are you talking about Stranger of Paradise, Crowley, or are you talking about Final Fantasy? Oh, the Team Ninja one. No, I have not played. That's the only Team Ninja Souls-like that I have not played. I have it. I bought it during the holidays. It's on my list to get to. I just haven't got to it yet. What did you think about it? I've heard mixed mixed reactions to it. Thank Jesus. Very good. How is it compared to Neo? Would you say it's better or worse than the Neo games? Or Wo Long or any of their games, really? Literal swing around sound when you land a parry in Wo Long is pure satisfaction. True. Very true. We got it. See, I knew there was a way to come out behind this thing. F. We gotta fight the Invisible Bros now. F that, dude. I'm sure every hit they do is a one shot. It's gotta be. Alone could have been better, but the bosses were awesome. Yeah, the bosses and the combat is the shining stars. Everything else about the game was a little mid, but bosses and combat wise, peakage, bro. Mega peakage. Stop casting your goddamn black magic. This is a Christian stream. We don't tolerate witches around these parts. Alright? May the Lord have mercy on your soul. Blood Soul, what's up? How are you? Oh, won't let me open it. Gay. Alright. Let's go up this other side. So in terms of asset reuse for Neo 3, would you think it'll go for me if it's first Neo I play? The asset reuse in all the Neo games is pretty bad. They do a ton of it. They go way overboard with it. I'm not a huge hater on asset reuse. I think that there's a time and place for it. And sometimes it's even preferred. But the Neo series goes way too far with it. And they just do so much of it. But in terms of it being a first Neo game, it's easier than the other Neo games in the series, so it might be a pretty good place to start. Just because it's sort of like you can put your training wheels on, you know? Get the timing of the key pulse down, learn the game mechanics and everything. Then when you go back to the older ones, you can kind of work your way up with the difficulty. But also, the only downside to that is a lot of the mechanics that you can do in Neo 3 some of them start to disappear as you go back to the older games because, you know, they build on the series as they go. So you just have to be prepared for maybe some of the things you leaned on to get you through certain difficult parts won't be there in the older games, which is part of why they are harder. Not so much with Neo 2, but Neo 1 is a lot like that. It's a lot of it is key pulse and clap. That's your best options. You can do living artifacts still, but you know, it's not quite as OP as some of the other games, as Neo 2 and Neo 3 is. Souls-likes always bring their own uniqueness to them. That's true. To a certain degree. I mean, there's a lot of Souls-like games that are just, you know, have a lot of similarities. Alright, so for that part, we pull the shield out, I guess. And we just block and run. Yes, I will be buying the Duskbloods, and I will be streaming the Duskbloods for your viewing pleasure. When it comes out, whenever that happens. I always don't like the fact we couldn't just be in the enemy or boss face like parry or something in Neo 1 or 2. Neo 2 you can a little bit. Neo 3 you really can because you can parry in Neo 3. Oh, you really like the demo? Yeah, if you like the demo, then the game does not disappoint. It is just more and more peak. You're gonna love it. The best Neo that's ever been made. In my opinion, second best Souls-like game outside of the FromSoft games. Lies of P being the first. I think I messed up. I think I need to go back. Yeah, I need to go back. Let's go this way. The F? Why the? Some people do not like God of War Ragnarok or 2018. Really? Those are some of the best games ever, in my opinion. Don't come in here. Leave me alone. Neo never misses. So far, they have not. Couple blocks and we're good to go. Don't shoot me, don't shoot me, don't shoot me, don't shoot me, don't shoot me. Are you gonna double dip on Elden? Yes. I will get the Tarnished edition. I don't know if I'll get it on Switch. I might just get the upgrade for console. We'll see what the availability looks like. Well, that was not much damage at all, was it? My god. She ain't the real one. Oh! I don't know why I didn't see the freaking trap on the ground. It just made me fall in love. I'm fighting him again with the deflection skill. Made it even more enjoyable. Yeah, dude. And the game is just consistently good from there on out. After you get past what the demo section, it just gets better and better. And what's so awesome is we get a DLC in September. We're getting some peak DLCs this year. We get Neo 3 DLC in September. We're gonna get Silksong DLC at some point this year. We're getting the Elden Ring Tarnished Edition, which will be available as paid DLC later on. Good year for Souls-like DLCs. I do not like the new Kratos, really? Well, I've never played the original God of War games, so maybe it's the same thing like with Demon Souls. Yeah, Phantom Blade Zero is September too. It's insane the quality of games we're getting this year. Probably should have paid attention, huh? Mortal Shell 2. Well, we do have a little bit of an update from Mortal Shell 2. They put out that timer tweet, and something big's gonna happen on April 1st. We're not sure if that's that's probably gonna be when they announce the release date. It's probably when that'll be, because there's a PC data, there's a PC closed beta this summer, so we're probably not gonna get it released on April 1st, but something big is happening on April 1st, which means we're probably gonna get the release date that day. Whoa, dude, chill out. Taliban Rico, what's up? How's everything? It's going good. If you love my streams, thanks for watching. On a roll with Souls. Yeah, it's a great year for gaming in general, but especially in Souls likes. Not played Mortal Shell yet. Is it good? Honestly, the first one I couldn't get into very much. I'm gonna try it again before the second one launches, but something about the combat felt kind of clunky and hard to get the hang of. No, bro! I was right there! So yeah, Mortal Shell's not, I'm not the biggest fan of the original, but the second one looks like it's gonna be much better. We'll see though. Hopefully I get into the closed beta. But if I get in, I can't talk about it because they make you sign an NDA. Yeah, you couldn't get into it either. Yeah, there's something about the combat just did not click with me, and I'm not really sure what it is. And I've tried twice already. I've tried playing it two separate times. Like two separate attempts to like it. And it just... Tell me why the F this thing is... Oh my god! I'm alive! How did that happen? Oh, the gods have... See, it's the prison of hope! This is why! That's why it's called the prison of hope. You still have hope, guys. That was amazing. Are my donations working? I don't think so. I mean, I haven't seen anything pop up on my side, so I'm not sure. Just what next? What do you mean, what next? Stop it, bro. Got here. Down we go. Finally. Ooh. Serpentine, serpentine. I thought your character died and cut your word. I don't even remember what I was saying. I was so surprised. Will Crimson Desert hit? I'm worried about the combat. I mean, I don't know because obviously I haven't played it, but I'll tell you this. I have a strong feeling it's going to be as advertised and probably even better. I think it's going to be 9 out of 10 at least, probably 10 out of 10 experience. Oh, the Prison of Ho? Oh. Yeah, because I almost died, but then I didn't, and I had hope again, so it's the Prison of Hope, you know? Alright, I'm not gonna lie, that laugh is... What? Alright, I gotta pay better attention to the floor. I'm not even looking at the floor. I think the undead church all face towards the real idol. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can't remember. I know there's a way to tell which one's real, and I forgot how. I'm just guessing right now. Watch out. Did that hoe not aggro? If you're really worried about Crimson Desert, my advice is don't buy it right out of the gate. Watch somebody stream it. And then decide from there. That way you can actually see it in action before you spend your hard-earned cash, you know? Get out of here. Count me in the next time you stream Resident Evil. It's peak. Wait for Fighting Cowboy. His review should be out tomorrow. That's when everybody else's reviews will drop, so I'm sure his will too. I'm probably gonna watch it. Watch what he thinks about it. Yeah, I don't know. I've kicked around. Originally, I was like, oh, we'll probably skip Resident Evil 9 because not a lot of people were super interested in it. But then I think Ryan was saying this earlier, and it's probably true. You know, there's a lot of people who probably don't want to watch it till after they've played through it. And I'm sure most people have already made their way through it now. So maybe it'll be worth circling back to now. Now that people have had a chance to play through it and they don't have to worry about spoilers or anything, you know? You can't, oh my god, you gotta remember where it is, you know? Well, that sucked. That sucked a lot. Yeah, this is sucking. We'll make one more run at it, and then we gotta do the news before we end the stream. Couple Crimson Desert things to talk about. That's pretty much all there is to talk about these days. There's so much silence in the Souls-like genre right now. Fromsoftware is not saying anything. A lot of the heavy hitters for the year, like Lords of the Fallen 2 and Mortal Shell 2. Why does he do that? Oh, I think he'll do it again. Like, as soon as I come out of the door, it's already starting that attack. It's ridiculous. Well, that was short enough. We'll do one more run at it real fast. Let's just go ahead and try it again. Prison of Rage bait? Yeah, basically. See, in that time, it just doesn't do anything. It doesn't even care that I'm here right now. It's so inconsistent. Let's do the news. Let's just do the news. F this game. Demon's Souls is the worst game ever made. Who gives it? Come on. Ridiculous, bro. Absolutely ridiculous. Anyway. That's why you always roll to me. I know, bro, but I tried to roll. I was just a split second too late, I guess. Anyway, here's tonight's news. So, like I said, we got a couple quick Crimson Desert things to cover real fast. First of all, Crimson Desert reviews drop tomorrow. So if you're the review watching type, looking or be on the lookout for it. Also, the Metacritic will drop tomorrow as well. So here's my prediction. Now with Neo 3, I guessed the Metacritic score to the number, exactly perfect. Like 2 days before it came out. So here's my prediction for Crimson Desert. Judging by what I know. Hey DG, thanks for the sub. I really appreciate it. Judging by what I know and how game journalists are, my prediction for Crimson Desert The thing is that I know there's things about the game that journalists are not going to like the fact that there's no difficulty options and that it doesn't really hold your hand as you play the game. So I know that there's going to be game journos that whine about that. But at the same time, there's also a lot of things about the game that game journalists will love, like the fact that you can fish and arm wrestle, and there's all kinds of interesting side things to do around the world, and the different mounts, and friggin' flying or riding a mech, and all the crazy stuff that all the little gaming Ned Flanders love to rave about. I'm gonna say 92. I think it's gonna be a 92. I think it probably will deserve like a 94 to 96, like somewhere in there. It's probably going to be like that good of a game. But I think that I think that the game journos are going to knock it down to a 92. I think that's what's going to happen. You think 86? Maybe. I think 92. Because I think it's probably a game of the year contender. It probably will be. I'm going to say 92. And we'll see. Tomorrow we'll find out. So there's my prediction. But speaking of Crimson Desert, preload is available now. So if you are the pre-order type, if you've already bought the game, remember this file size is pretty large. I think it's like 135 gigabytes. So especially if your internet's not, super fast, make sure you get that pre-download started if you want to jump in as soon as possible, because it's not going to be just a start up the download and, an hour later you're playing. It's a pretty large game, so start your pre-download if you are so inclined. We do have a couple trailers to watch. First off, this is a new indie Metroidvania Souls-like, and yes, a game can be a Metroidvania and a Souls-like at the same time. I always have to say that because people always trash me in the comments for calling games Souls-like that are Metroidvania. Like you can't be two subgenres at the same time. I don't know where they get this idea from, but they do. So yeah, Souls-like and Metroidvania can go together hand in hand. This is called Solitaria. Let's check it out and see what we think. Let me make sure our audio is good though, so you guys can actually hear it too. Okay, yeah, we're good. Apparently there's a parry in this one. 2D Sekiro. This game is out, by the way, and there's a free demo on Steam. Pretty big world, it looks like. Classic Metroidvania stuff there. Unlocking different abilities so you can backtrack. The art style's different. I don't know if I like it or not, but it's different. Show us some good, well-strung together parries. Come on, give us the parry gameplay. Oh, there's some parries. There's some parries. March 12th, it is officially out now. I'm going to download the demo to this and try it out just because I'm a Metroidvania fan and a Soulstrike fan. And it has parrying, so, you know, that's kind of a recipe to hook me in. But yeah, go check it out if you think it might be up your alley. Solitaria, like I said, demo's on Steam. May as well give it a try if you don't know what if you're waiting to kill time before Crimson Desert. All right, last thing we have to cover real fast is a new official trailer, the second trailer for the Sekiro anime No Defeat. It'll be on Crunchyroll. I'm not an anime fan. I don't really watch anime. I don't have a Crunchyroll subscription. I might actually get one just to watch this though, because I am a Fromsoftware fan. And so this one might hook me into the world of anime. I'll become an Uber nerd if it gets me more exposure to something Sekiro. So let's check it out. See what we think.
そなた一人か
腕ある忍びとお見受けした。
まだ死ぬ定めではないと見える。
我光に付き従う影。
この国に明日があるとは限らぬぞ。
我らが争わぬ道はないのでしょうか。
主は絶対命を落として守る。
頼んだぞ狼。
探しのやつ石腕の狼赤炉よ。貴様何故戦う。
死を厭わぬのですか。
なすべきことをなす。
Hesitation means defeat.
狼共に来るか。
その力を与えられた者を死してなおよみがえる。
さらばだ。
この世のすべては死人。
さらばだ。
じゃが
生きろ。
私とそなたはそこにはおらぬ。
生きろ。
流因の血を
何故死ぬ。
我が命まで求めるか。
何故生きる。
狼よ、我が血と共に生きてくれ。
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm going to check that out. The people have kind of got in an uproar over the art style of this because it has a very hand-drawn type of look to it, which some people would say looks like a fourth grader drew it, but I really don't mind it, honestly. I think that it's unique looking for one, and for two, if the story and writing is good, then, you know, the art style to me is not as important as those other two things. And Sekiro has some crazy cool lore and a great story. So I can get around an art style that maybe it's not my favorite, as long as the story and the writing is good. So I'm gonna check it out. We'll see. We'll see. I have to get a Crunchyroll subscription. How much is Crunchyroll? I only need it for like a month to binge it and then be done. I don't think I'll watch anything else probably. Anyway, that is all we got for tonight, boys. I was hoping we could get the Fool's Idol out of here, but hey, it is what it is. We took a big whack at it. At least we got to the boss. We have the route all done and everything. All we need to do now is actually win. And you know, that's the easy part, right? I mean, sure. No stream tomorrow, so we're not gonna win tomorrow. And we'll be streaming Crimson Desert on Thursday, and who knows for how long after that. So we're not gonna win after that either. So at some point we'll get back to Demon Souls again. Every time I start this run, I do like 2 or 3 streams of it, and then something happens and I have to move on to something else, which is why there's such long breaks between every time I run this run. But we will come back to it. I always come back. No, we're gonna get it done. Don't worry. It's gonna be fun. See you guys Thursday, Crimson Desert. Hope you have a good couple days. Don't forget about me.